Cold front came through earlier today. You wouldn't know it by stepping outside, though. Incredibly hot conditions. Hottest day we've had so far this week. We've touched 95 degrees. It's pretty outside, deceptively pretty. Sunshine, blue skies. It's also dry behind that front. We did have some showers and a couple rumbles with it as it went through earlier, but a lot of folks made it through this cold front without seeing any rain. 93 degrees is where we sit right now. That wind out of the northwest, that's an important part of our weather story. It's going to help the weekend start not quite as steamy as where we've been most of this week. So drier air is pouring into the mid-state behind this front. That dry air is part of what helped evaporate or sort of dry up any potential for showers and storms. So it's the first afternoon all week. I haven't had any thunderstorm activity to show you at 4 o'clock. No complaints here. A little bit of cloud cover still with this front coming through. You can start to see the motion, and then when I turn the wind speed on, it's much easier to pick out the system. You see how it's coming in out of the northwest. Still a little breezy behind that front, around 15 to 20 miles per hour. That will calm down as we head into the evening hours. With drier, it's all relative, right? Drier air in place. That also means we don't have the risk for fog tonight. So 80s and 90s are where we sit right now. The tricky part about drier air is drier air actually heats and cools more efficiently than moist air. Literally, the water droplets in the air require more energy from the sun to heat up. And so when there are fewer water droplets in the air, we can see greater extremes from the morning low to the afternoon high. So taking a look at just how much moisture is out there, we're still in the 60s, which is noticeable, but it's lower than where we were this time yesterday by a good 6 degrees. And when you look upstream, folks near the Mississippi River, their dew points are about 10 degrees lower. So as that dry air settles in this weekend, it means it won't be as humid to start, but we may actually beat 94. I'm holding 94 for the high tomorrow because of the impacts of this cold front, but it's not impossible that with the afternoon we could get to 95, maybe even a touch more than that, in part due to the drier air. We won't have as high a heat index to deal with tomorrow, but it will still be plenty hot with highs in the 90s. Saturday is also the driest day of your weekend. Sunday, that changes, and a key thing to know for Sunday is there's some energy that'll come through in the morning. Most of our rain and thunderstorm chances this last week have been in the afternoon hours. That will not be the case on Sunday. So if you were going to go fishing or head out on any of our waterways or do anything outdoors, rain may ruin your plans on Sunday. Be mindful of it. 69 overnight tonight. It's the coolest night we've had so far this week. A hot but manageable day tomorrow as far as the humidity goes. It doesn't stay away for long. Into next week, we are looking at a significant hot stretch, and I was conservative with some of the temperatures for the middle of next week. Upper 90s, it's not impossible. The actual mercury might touch 100 degrees, which would be the first time Nashville will have seen a 100-degree day since 2012. It's been 8 years since we've seen heat that high. You factor in the humidity and the heat index next week, Emily, likely between 105 and 110 on some of the hottest days.
Yikes. All right, Bree, we'll start preparing now.